Alright, what is up, what is good? The Wolf is back once again with another Let's Talk video. This time we're going to be breaking down the brand new trailers for Assassin's Creed Origin. The first one here is the cinematic trailer, and just looking at the rating, the ESRB rating, just to start off with, a lot of blood, some drugs, some new sexual content, strong language, use of alcohol. This is looking like a GTA game more than Assassin's Creed. Also, it is, what is it, Egypt or whatever we're in. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Hopefully I can hear my click track in the background. So right away you can see the that music, man, when that music kicks in. Yeah. So the Pharaoh's coming into the work site.
If you are the dealer, I'm out of the game. If you are the
Man, I mean,
I'm broken and lame.
just thinking of like the epicness of fighting your way up the steps and through guards and everything, to all this golden stuff of like the pyramids and trying to hunt down pharaohs and stuff like that. It's like that could be really, really crazy gameplay.
Holy name, vilified, crucified in the human frame,
They're making mummies and all that.
burning for the help that never came. You want it darker.
So now we have seen from other trailers, you will be climbing those pyramids and everything. I think that's Cleopatra. I'm not quite sure. That's the Romans right there. So the Romans are coming in to fight the Egyptians. There's a big old war that happens between those two. I know that there is. I'm not big on all that history right there. It's hard
Some idle claim. You want it darker.
to keep up with all.
We kill the flame.
And then
Their liners
the dude,
and the gun.
the assassin dude. Now, the main thing about this character, and I can't stress it enough, I hope, for story's sake, for Assassin's Creed's sake, this guy is actually an assassin, because we had the pirate stuff. The pirates were not assassins at all. They were just out there to do their pirate thing. I'm really hoping this guy follows like the Creed. Are those Spartans? Like, that looks like a Spartan helmet, but it's probably a Roman helmet. He just used... He just pulled a freaking bow and arrow off the ground, used his foot to shoot the guy with it. Oh, this guy is straight up. The new blade, so it sticks out a little bit more. Usually it's like right on the bracelet. This guy booked it. He's like, I'm out of here. This guy shot. Screw this. And the eagle!
Assassin's Creed Origins.
Black and gold Assassin's Creed.
Pre-order now and get a bonus mission.
Bonus mission for pre-ordering the game. Now, there's a lot of people that are against pre-orders and this and that stuff, but to me, I'm like, you know what? Just pre-order it. Why not? I mean, it's actually free DLC that you'd probably have to buy otherwise. How can you get mad at that? I don't get that. Even if it's just a costume or something. But now, if it's just a theme for your PlayStation or something like that, I can kind of see that, or a gamer picture or whatever. Whatever. That's just a picture. Just like the themes are usually just a picture in the background. If it's a premium theme, okay, maybe. But if it's like a DLC mission and it's like gameplay or something that affects gameplay, as in an outfit or a weapon or a new mission or a new map or a car, or whatever the case may be, how can you really complain about that? Unless you don't want to buy the game when it first comes out. And then the DLC is usually purchasable anyways. I don't know. So yes, pharaohs, pyramids, black and gold. That soundtrack's still getting to me. I like it. I just like the bass and the beat going together. Now, how many targets are going to be these guys with the mask on and everything? That could be fun. And also, what would be really, really cool is if they built it so you go from rags to riches. You kind of did that in Assassin's Creed 2 and above. I always really like that. It makes me kind of go back to my old GTA roots and everything of like Vice City roots and all that stuff of building yourself up to an empire and then having the brotherhood behind you. That was so cool in the other Assassin's Creed games. This is freaking Egypt. The map, it's like the biggest map ever. All right. So I got part 2. One other trailer that came out very recently, and we're going to get into that up next. Okay, so this next one is in 4K, and it is the Game of Power trailer, which is a lot more of the story and the lore behind of like what you're doing. So let's get into it. I have a freaking horse.
Egypt is divided. Vast armies amass.
So yes, we are in Egypt. We have freaking elephants. I would really love to be able to pick my side. For once in Assassin's Creed, you can either pick the side of the Egyptians or pick the side of the Romans. Or the Greeks or whoever you're fighting. Yeah, it's Romans. Okay. That's what I thought.
But he is a puppet. We do not know who pulls the strings.
This is like, why not?
The exiled queen
Let us pick who we want to work for.
We have informants in each region.
Across Egypt, mysterious forces work against us.
She wields followers with lethal skill in pursuit of her throne.
It is time for assassinations.
She runs the assassinhood? Or the brotherhood?
Caesar.
That's Caesar, oh.
Tactician.
Holy
The
shit.
might of Rome at his back. His true motives are unclear.
Together we can do more than Alexander did.
You will
Alexander
have
the
to
Great.
say before this war is over.
Which also
Good,
ties in
evil.
with the Uncharted
These
series.
are phantasms of the desert. Willpower is all that matters.
But that's, it's two different developers too. But just saying. Same universe. So we have the horse. Oh my god, the gladiator ring.
You may not be a king, Bayek, but history follows you.
Wait, this is showing. Okay, there's also water battles and everything. That's really cool. This is kind of showing that you can
Assassin's
go
Creed
from like rags
Origins.
to riches. What I was just talking about. That would be awesome. Now, one of the big things about this game is the reason why I say maybe let us pick which side that we want to fight for is because of the whole fact that the game is being built from the ground up. It is being built with a brand new combat engine. It's more Dark Souls than it is old school Assassin's Creed. It's not just time the button press, you hit the button press, and something happens. It's more of lock onto the character, attack, maybe the stamina bar or something. I'm not quite sure on that, how it's working. But yeah, it's like, picking your spots and taking out your enemies that way, which is cool. I like that idea. I don't mind at all the Dark Souls type of, or the Souls genre, I guess it's being called now, of those types of games like that. It's fresh, it's newer, it's fun. Hopefully there is still yes there is, because I heard the developers talk about it during the live stream. There is still execution, so the stuff that made Assassin's Creed cool is still there. It's just they kind of tried to bring a breath of fresh air to some of the core mechanics. There's still a lot of running around, a lot of parkour stuff that made the game really special and unique, but now it's even more special and unique with the way of improved combat. Now me, I've had for the last probably 2 games, maybe even more than that, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 games, I had a problem with the combat myself. I just felt like the combat was a lot it wasn't. You didn't feel like you had enough control. Like, you're supposed to feel like you're controlling a puppet on the screen. That's what the original Assassin's Creeds were, and it just began to be in just this clicky of just, okay, the timing's here, click the button, blah 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 blah. And sometimes the moves wouldn't work either. Sometimes you would throw the person without being able to actually execute them and stuff. I absolutely die hard love the Assassin's Creed series, but I know that there's stuff wrong with it. Now, on top of that, like I said, picking maybe a custom story mode. Now, I know that there's a lot more work that goes into that to make that happen, but who knows? If they are trying to bring something brand new or fresh, like the developer said, it's been like over 10 years that we've had the Assassin's Creed series going, so the franchise needed a little bit of a brand new breath of fresh air to it, and that's what they've really been trying to go with for Origins. Supposedly, there's also supposed to be a very enhanced version of Assassin's Creed Origins coming out on Xbox One X. I'm thinking if you have a gaming PC, you're probably going to get the same performance. I really doubt the Xbox One X is going to bring a lot more to the table for the game. It might make it look a little more shiny and run at a little bit higher of a frame rate, but you're not going to get too much difference in between the games. So if you're getting it on PS4 Pro, you should be all right and set and everything. Yeah. This has been Assassin's Creed. That was Assassin's Creed Origins. We got some Soulsy stuff. We have some, brand new takes of Assassin's Creed style games mixed with some Dark Soulsy style games. Hopefully that is a very, very cool and inspiring and draws a lot of attention back to the series, because the series has lost some attention on it. I feel like everybody was like, it's been 10 years. I've done the whole parkour and sword fighting thing. I'm kind of done with it. I'd rather go over and play like a Neo or a Bloodborne or a Dark Souls. So hopefully this brings it back into the spotlight. Anyways, if you like this video, you can hit that like button. You can share it around. And as always, of course, if you subscribe to the channel, it's going to make sure that you stay tuned for all new videos coming soon.